Hello, this is Patrick from Heavy Therapy once again, and in this video I am just going to update you all on my latest pickups from a local store here. I'm just calling this collection update. Um, I traded in a couple of vinyl that I did not want to keep that I got from a mystery bag. Um, the mystery bag overall was very good for the price. But there were two different vinyls across two different mystery bags that I just did not want to keep in my collection. After listening to the albums a few times, I realized that I was just not into them. So I traded in two vinyl and I came back home with three vinyl. Um, very happy with my findings. Um, so, shall we begin? Um, First up, in no order. I think I'm probably going to go in alphabetical order by chance, but the first find was Solothus. This is called Realm of Ash and Blood, and they are on 20 bucks spin, and they are from Finland, and I would describe the music as death doom, um, but properly understood death and doom metal band. Um, Meaning not just doom. It's not funeral doom. Um, it's not death metal. It's death doom. Um, Plenty of variety in these songs. So this came out in 2020. It's 7 tracks, 42 minutes and 43 seconds. Plenty of variety. I put it on over and over the last few days, and really the layers, the atmosphere, the composition starts to come out. It's slow when it needs to be, as a la Doom, but there's plenty of there's enough mid-tempo, really aggressive death metal to make it properly a death doom, a death hyphenated doom release. And the artwork here is by Adam Burke, and it's phenomenal. Um, Look at this guy. It's like this warrior just slayed an opposing, an opposing army, and some opposing infantrymen. But the Grim Reaper is also coming for him as well. Um, and if you look up Adam Burke, you can find him on Instagram at Nightjar Illustration, and amazing artwork. Um, Spent some time going through it on his website. Very good at creating, very good at using colors, very good at creating what looks like to be a 3D landscape. Um, yeah, just um, quite fitting for the music, right? This overwhelming sense of dread, of reality. Um, so this is Solothus, Realm of Ash and Blood from 2020, from 20 bucks spin. Now I will show you the actual vinyl. It's a really cool variant. Um, 20 bucks spin, right? Is known for putting out some excellent variants. This variant is called red/neon, orange/black, tricolor merge with silver splatter. The silver splatter, right, really comes out quite well. Back is a bit more colorful. You see a bit more of that red neon coming through. So a really cool variant. Um, yeah, excellent. And then let me just show you the insert. The insert has the lyrics on one side and just some photos, um, some credits of the band Solopus. They are from Finland and they have been performing since 2007. They are still active. Um, so I describe it as death doom, but I would say I would say some other bands you might like. I would think of Atramentis, I would think of Sepulchros, even though Sepulchros is Funeral Doom, Temple of Void, but probably if you like Doom proper, like Pallbearer, um, it's an excellent gem. This is an excellent album, and I'm happy that I found it at one of my local. Next up, another band from 20 Bucks Spin, and this is the second album from the Toronto-based old school death metal band Tomb Mold, Manner of Infinite Forms from 2018. This artwork is done by Brad Moore, and um, the band says they are inspired by video games such as Dark Souls. Um, that makes sense to me based on the artwork and the style and the aesthetic. Um, but I'm not a fan of. I'm not familiar with any of the games that they reference. Um, and I get enough out of the lyrics and out of the mood where it doesn't take me out of it to think that they might be inspired by video games. We're all inspired by something. Um, Tomb Mold, Manner of Infinite Forms, 2018, um, old school death metal. Um, yeah, it just has that gnarly, whatever is in the water in the Pacific Northwest is producing a lot of standout um, young death metal artists. This band started in, or this band, it started in 2015. They already have three full lengths. This is number two. Um, this is one of the heaviest albums I've ever heard. I know we throw that around a lot, but I was thinking about it because someone on Twitter that I follow asked the question, what are some of the heaviest albums you've ever heard? And people were listing stuff, and I was listing stuff. And this is really up there. Just unrelenting, brutal death metal. Some melody, of course, right? Because it's old school. But absolutely unrelenting drums, really heavy, super low vocals, not guttural, but very low. Um, for fans of um, Witch Vomit, Necrot, um, Coffin Rot. Um, so yeah, this is Tomb Mold, Manner of Infinite Forms, 7 tracks, 40 minutes, and 58 seconds. Now let me show you what this came with. Here's the vinyl. Vinyl is a neon orange with black smoke. Um, it's a little, yeah, it's a little darker in person, which means, a little brighter in person. Um, very cool black swirl. There you go. Yeah, there's definitely some swirl in it. In person, you can see a little swirl as well. Again, 20 bucks spin. One of my favorite labels that I've discovered over the last year or so. Fantastic, just fantastic releases, fantastic vinyl, really great competitive prices. Um, and let me show you the insert. So, of course, Tomb Mold, the band logo in the middle, surrounded by lyrics and and the credits and the liner notes. And then on this side is a black and white print of, let me see if it's a different artist. Um, yeah, the inner illustrator is Lucas Court or Lucas Corte. Um, and I believe he can be found at www.shoggothkinetics, shoggothkinetics.com. I'll put it below. So this is the fine black and white print of the inner artwork, right? This slimy, snake infested forest um, with the proverbial skulls, with compulsory skulls, right? They have to be here. Um, Yeah, a sick forest you would not want to find yourself in late at night, right? Um, except if you want to, of course. This is the inner sleeve from Two Mold, and another gem of a record, super strong death metal, one of the best out there right now, of the new breed of American old school death metal. Finally, and I'm going to, it's still in the case, it's still in the outer sleeve because I want to show you what it came with. So this is Van Helgt. I don't know how to pronounce it. Van Helgt. It's from Sweden, and this is Temple of Phobos. And it came with, and I was not aware of this, a bonus 7-inch, one track on each side. There's the 7-inch. It's a smaller version of the foregrounded part of the album artwork. Let me show you both. There you go. Temple of Phobos and Helged. Again, they are from Sweden. This is 7 tracks, 44 minutes, and 8 seconds. Uh, and so Phobos refers to either the Greek personification of fear. Um, Phobos apparently was never written as a character in Greek mythology, but um, was the personification of fear. Phobos. Also, the moon, the fourth planet of our solar system. Mars has 2 satellites, 2 moons. The largest moon is named Phobos, and it is actually named after Greek mythology. Um, so the Temple of Fear, pretty. I just I really enjoy the. I really like when artwork feels um, brings out the feelings of the music quite well. And so, what is the music? Well, in interviews, Van Helst um, pretty much agree when people call them death metal. But I actually think it's black metal that kind of sounds like death metal. I know that's confusing. Um, my girlfriend always says black metal doesn't exist because I always say, "Hey, this is black metal," and she's like, "I don't know." But um, a little bit of that tribulation feeling. Um, but again, like tribulation minus the sort of dancey parts. You kind of know what I mean when I say that if you know who Tribulation are, especially in their last album. Tribulation minus the rock and roll aspect of Tribulation, plus Behemoth minus the hyper aggression, mid pace, um, pretty much mid paced, tremolo picked black metal. That's a can be a bit riffy, but it's mostly this tremolo picked soundscape, and comes with lyrics, and I would say about maybe maybe 60% of the lyrics are in English and 40% are in Swedish. It's probably closer to 50-50. Um, so out of 7 tracks, one, two, three, 4 of them are in English, 3 of them are in Swedish. Um, so in this case, the artwork and layout is by Tfrisk, and they tell you to go to the website tfrisk.com and held Temple Phobos. The artwork or the vinyl in this case it's just black. Um, I think I have failed to mention that this was released by Dark Descent Records alongside Pulverized Records. Um, pure black or standard black um, vinyl, and amazing finds at this local store of mine. And happy to trade in the two albums that I did not want for a pretty good trade-in value, and I picked up three on my own. This has been um, a collection update. Um, Please like, comment, and subscribe. Um, what do you think about these bands? What do you think about the other albums from these bands? I'm actually not very much aware of any of the other Van Helgt, any of the other Solothus. I am aware of more Tomb Mold. What are some other bands that you think I might like based on this video or other videos on my channel? You can also find me at heavy_therapy over at Twitter. Um, so thank you for watching. This has been Patrick from Heavy Therapy, and talk to you all very soon.